Good morning. This is Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's October 7th, 2010. Well, we got a lot of the same thing going on here this morning. We got the dollar lower, down 29 right now. It appears like it's heading for that January low of 76.60 in the actual index. So something to monitor there. The crude oil is knocking on the summer highs here. Right near the August high of $84, and we're at 83.71 as we speak. So we're getting a lot of investments in the crude oil again, and that type of emotion mentality is certainly carrying over into the grains. Corn market higher, soybeans higher overnight, wheat higher overnight, and expect that we're going to open higher here in the open outcry trade at 9:30. The USDA did release the sales estimates here this morning. Corn 550 to 900 was the range, came in at 633. Soybeans 500 to 1,000,000 tons, came in at 947 on the higher end of the range there. We did sell a little more wheat than was expected. 400 to 700 was the range of estimates, came in at 808. So we have decent exports, but none of these super duper exports that might justify the kind of rallies that we're getting in the usage demand and so forth that's talked about, and the need for grain around the world. So if you look at the fundamentals solely, you say, well, we're probably high enough at this $5 area in the corn market and $10.50 in the soybeans. However, with the other emotion that we've got going on, the weaker dollar is giving the traders a reason that they want to buy these grains, and that certainly is the action here and continues today. We do have a USDA supply demand report tomorrow morning, which has been talked about for the last 30 days since the last USDA report on what kind of yield are we going to have. There's more and more talk that the yield numbers are going to be less than what the USDA even comes out with on this report. The average estimate is 160 bushel an acre. News wires are talking about other firms that are putting estimates out here this morning down as low as 156. So I think we all believe that the numbers will be lower than their last report. The question is going to be how much. And we'll get those numbers tomorrow morning at 7:30. So stay with Allendale, and we'll get you updated on that. Give us a call or check us out here on the web, and we'll get that information to you as soon as we can tomorrow morning. Other news: Brazilian farmers are poised to plant a record number of soybean acres. Profitability down there with the bean price rally. They're going to plant as many beans as possible this year. India's meal exports were up 68% on the year. So that's definitely competition for U.S. Soybean meal. Japan came in and bought 141,000 tons of hard wheat of food quality. Bought some from Canada, some from the U.S. So in general, we expect the grain markets here today to stay in this sideways range unless we have a further decline or a sharper decline in the dollar. I think that would carry over and create some further excitement here in the grain markets today. In the livestock trade, not such good news there. Pork cutout values down $3.65 yesterday. Cash markets this morning are under a bit of pressure, down $1. Slaughter rate this week is higher than what's expected. So, and we've got charts that are the technical action in the charts are saying if we slide much more here, we could activate some more sell stops. But I think the supportive side of the pork complex right now is the strength that we're seeing in the stock market. The weakness in the dollar, the strength in the gold and the crude is carrying over and creating some investor support in the livestock complex. In the cattle trade, choice
cutout values down 8 cents. Select was up 55. Cash did trade yesterday on a few cattle at the 95.5 area in the Western Plains, 150 on the dressed weight basis. That certainly is lower than last week, $1.50 lower in the on the cash side of things, live weight. Expecting that we could see some firmness there, but it's looks like with the outside influences here again today, if we can get some support in the futures, it could support the cash market in the country here today. So things to be monitoring very closely. A lot of activity going on here, sitting on some major support and resistance levels in these commodities. Give us a call if you got any questions. We're happy to help you out, show you how you can take advantage of these opportunities. So give us a call, 800-262-7538. We'd be happy to answer any questions. We wish you a very successful trading day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.